Jalen, can you hear me? Yep. Come on now.
Yeah, where you going today, Miss Tyler?
Oh,
You got the vest and everything.
dude, I'm a Freemason, so we have a meeting tonight, and
Oh,
yeah, I got to bring some brothers to the next level.
okay.
There's Carmelo. Okay. So that means Carmelo, you're gonna need a headset. Talk, you gonna echo. All right, go ahead, talk. That way. All right, so here we go. Sorry for the delay. All right, Jalen. Oh, my key is here. Okay, Kirk present. We're 9 minutes over, so we gotta get started, everybody. Um, Jalen, can you read the screen there?
Yeah, no one has the right to another person. Application comes sacred. We know behavior and way that is with ourselves at school and family. And so can be Southwest to the integrity. We take part in so can be Southwest. Respect the opinion of others. Respect the culture classroom. We are attending. We participate. We are high expectations ourselves. Our parents, our teachers. We are here to focus on prayer and not supposed endeavors.
All right, give me a minute. I gotta get the other students set up. Everybody who is waiting, before I go through the announcements, I'm gonna get them set up. Um, well, let me go through this right now so I can get them going all the way. Townhouse of GGI is usually every day. If you guys are not going, you're missing out on a lot of great opportunities and a lot of great topics that can help you mature in the life. So I advise you, so strongly advise you to attend GGI and Townhouse. It's 11:15 a.m. to 11:45. It's 30 minutes of your time. You are engaged in the discussion, you'll get at least 5 to 10 points on previous assignments. So by not going, you're hurting yourself because you could be improving your score by just participating in those discussions. Try to attend. Any of the teachers can get you links. All right, so now we're looking at these Raspberry Pi kits. You'll see in the future, I'm setting up kits everywhere and they'll be connected to my laptop. So I'll be automatically able to share into the screen and see what you're doing. So when you're in the building, you should get maximum of your work done so you can actually be successful. Oh, you going to the bathroom? Okay. Um, so if you haven't scheduled your kit, do so immediately. All next week, we're doing Google Code Next. All this week and the previous week, we've used the kits. So when your parents are coming up for progress reports, which is May 20th, you'll be like, well, your child has not brought their kit or done any work. So they need their kits. So schedule to get your kit if you haven't done so already. Alternatively, if something is wrong with your kit, you have to bring all those parts in so I can replace it. So I can replace you with a new kit and try to repair the kit that was destroyed for some reason or damaged. Let's see here. We got Carmelo. I'm going to mute myself. I want you to read this screen.
Every Wednesdays and Thursdays, learn to code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit from some of your classes. The, pand- the pandemic effect on the coding job market. Why, why learning to code the sufficient?
All right. Okay, so next, let's see here. We have, okay, I would like Ms. Kennard. Can you read this screen? Ms. Kennard, are you there? Okay, I think she might have stepped away. All right, so let's come to Jalen. Can you read the screen?
Daily tasks to be able to complete the evaluation SB. Hello, all speech simply was in class. Inside the SB can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are numbered ready to be viewed by 4 p.m. daily.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so last step is the last, it's like a few slides, and we're gonna jump into today's assignment. Let's see here, Carmelo, can you read that one? David, you need to be logging in if you can to Google Meet. Oh, wow. Go ahead. Oh, I stopped the whole thing. Try to start again. All right, go ahead, give it a shot.
MIT Sparks and Microsoft Mix coding projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. An actual person computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement by the state of Illinois. The Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler@schools.com or reach out to me at SB Messenger.
Okay, that's good. You mute yourself. Good. Um, all right. Uh-oh, we lost Miss Kennard. And my screen is acting up. Okay, let's fix this. It's like it jumped over there. Let's see if we can resolve this. Go. Angel, Casio, what are you doing in the bathroom? You hang out in the bathroom all day, sir. Somebody help you out. David, I would like you to read. Well, I had Carmelo doing it, right? There you go. No,
Students must be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi beginning on fourth, fourth edits mail to skill technology, Python script with their own Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kit in regards to projects 3 or RPG and math classroom term days. What's the classroom? Huh? Inspiration. Classroom term of the day, inspiration, word of the day, X, exit.
Okay, so again, if you're not aware, the classroom term of the day was iteration. Word of the day is exigent. All right. You have to use those words later on because you'll have to use that print feature we talked about on yesterday on including the word of the day and the term of the day as a printed out display on your screen. Okay. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is let's take a look at this. And everybody should be logged into SB. So if you haven't done so already, log into SB right now. Put this in the chat and I'm gonna have a student read it. So you should see a new assignment posted. Okay, and let's go here. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. Now, I grab this. You see here, May 13th at 8 p.m. That's what you're looking for at ESB. It's going to be Raspberry Pi 400 Kit Project 3. That's the assignment you're looking for. Right? Now, someone's going to be able to read this. A lot to read. It's going to be worth about 40 points. Let me grab it, two pieces. Copy this. Hello, Miss Carter. Welcome. That's the first part. Still some more. Again, you all are going to need your book. So Angel, Carmelo, David, I know you guys don't have a book. What's going to happen is one of you are going to go on that kit, one of you are going to go on a kit in the back, and another kit in the back to do your assignment. I figured you guys would be like, I don't have it. Or I got you. We'll get some work done, gentlemen. Okay, so and when you do go to the kits, you're just going to make sure you drag the desk close enough and keep your laptop going so you'll be able to follow along the class. All right, and that goes for anybody that's in the building. These kits will be set up, so the excuses where I don't have my kit, it's busted, it's broke, no more in my class. All right, so you're gonna get the work done. Let's see, we got for SB. Oh, for proper grading. That's the last part of it. Okay, so I want to get somebody else with some points. Miss Carter, Mikeia, you're back. Are you able to speak now? Because I was trying to call on you earlier and it seemed like you was having some issues.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read what's in the chat? It's worth 40 points, dear.
Hello all and good morning all STEM majors. Review pages 114 through 119, the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guidebook to complete Project 3 RPG games. Alternatively, you can utilize online site instructions as well. This project is best accomplished using your Raspberry Pi 400 kit and an IDE. You can attempt to complete this project via the Trinket.io program. However, you will still need to correctly download all of the resources from either the website link or from the listed link within the book on pages 114 to 119. This link to the Trinket online emulator to alternatively attempt to complete Project 3. Once the program becomes fully functional and you have completed all necessary steps, download your particular Python file and submit such to Ed before proper grading. We will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope to see you there at Zen.
Thank you, Ms. Kennard. All right. So everybody should be logged into SB to see what she just read, but I want everybody to also have that link in the chat. So this https://projects.raspberry.pi, so on and so forth. You're to click on that link. It's going to bring up on the screen what I have on the screen now. All right, so do that real quick so you'll be able to review it at home and finish it on your kit at home as well, because this is a site also where you can download the files. All right, so we're gonna do this very slowly together because there's some things you need to start this program off. And then we're gonna get into the codes that are in the book, okay? So first and foremost, give me a minute. I want everybody else to find their book. I have a student read it. Then I'm gonna be setting up students here on kits so they can do the assignment with us, all right? So let's do this. Hey, everybody, I'm helping them currently set up their kits, which is what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if you can see us in the classroom, but you need to be at your kit because we're working on project 3. Now I'm gonna have Ms. Carter. Do you have your book with you?
Yeah, I have to set it up.
Okay. You have your book though?
Yeah, I got the whole kit.
Okay. So get your book, and I want you to read on page 114 to page 115. Okay.
Okay.
Where it starts at project 3 in orange, all the way down, and stop at own on page 115. Start whenever you get ready. All right, gentlemen. So you got your kits going. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into each of them, and I'm gonna walk you through. Okay, that's why I can't work as on every single day. Okay, so you're going to follow the laptop, and we'll be showing the screen to the other students what this is supposed to do. All you guys got to do is pay attention to this screen here. Okay, now I'm not in your kit just yet. I'll come to your kit. I'm going to start right here. I'm over there. I'm lean back over there. All here. It's called remote yet. Right? All right, so just watch the screen up here. Then I'm going to be using Dave as an example. Oh, you don't know. I'm going to use it together. Dave? Dave is back there. Okay. So, Dave, you should be watching the laptop so you can follow along with us on what we're doing. All right, everybody, what we're going to do is called VNC Viewer. VNC Viewer is something I'm going to teach you about so you can use it on your kit at home. Meaning, if you're at home and you got your laptop or your cell phone, you'll be able to log into your Raspberry Pi kit and do these assignments. It's going to be very helpful, but you got to learn about it later. All right, so first things first, let's go into VNC Viewer. And if I'm not mistaken, I got my list of, I did all this work yesterday, different computer stations. So Carmelo, you're VNC 1, right? There'll be a little sticky note, a little blue sticky note. What does it say? VNC what? Thank you, sir. So with that said, that's going to be IP address here. Let's see if this thing works from yesterday. Good. All right, Carmelo, do you see me doing anything on your screen? Okay. Does everybody in the class see what I'm doing? Jalen, Carter, I'm trying to make sure y'all are with us. Hello, Mr. Brown. Okay. So everybody see what I'm doing on this kit? Now, you need to be doing, and if you don't know what to do and you ain't got your kit set up, this recording will be available later. Okay. Some people just want me to stop what I'm doing and talk to them. So basically, if I come here to programming, come down to Thani Python IDE. Carmelo's got a head start because I'm doing it for him. This is what Carmelo, David, and Angel need to do on their kits at home, including you guys. If you're doing it now, you get this project done faster. Okay, so we have pretty much Thani open. Now, they tell you to go to a certain website. You say, what? You can do it, or you can wait and get to you, but you could be doing what I'm doing, the same thing with you, Dave. Right? All right, Carter, are you ready to read?
I'm sorry, I can't find this dang book. I don't know what my mom did with this book.
Uh-oh. You wanted to come to the school and get another one, that's all I can tell you. Yeah. All right, you're gonna need that for the rest of the quarter. So let me come to Kennard. You have your book at hand?
What you say?
You have your book with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go to page 114? I want you to read project 3 all the way over to 115 and stop at own at the bottom.
Say that again.
All right, so on page 114, do you see where it says project 3?
Yeah.
I want you to read from there to 115 and stop at own at the very bottom of 115. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead. As loud as you can, Miss Lady.
Project RPG Maze. Now you're getting the hang of Python. It's time to use Pygames to make something a little more complicated. A fully functional text-based maze game based on classic role-playing games. Known as text adventures of interactive fiction, these games date back to when computers couldn't handle graphics, but still had their fans who argued that no graphics will ever be as vivid as those you have in your imagination. The Alone project, the project is also available online at rpf.io/python RPG. This program is quite a bit more complex than others in this chapter. So to make things easier, you will start with the version already partially written. Open the Chromium web browser and go to the following address: rpf.io/rpg-code. The Chromium web browser will automatically download the code for the program to your downloads folder, but will warn you that the type of file, a Python program, could harm your computer. You downloaded the file from Raspberry Pi Foundation, a trusted source, so click on the Keep button of the warning message that appears at the bottom of the screen. Go back to Thunny, then click the load icon. Find the file rpg-rpg.py in your downloads folder and click the load button. Start by clicking clicking the run icon to familiarize yourself with how text adventure works. The game's output appears in the shell area at the bottom of the Thunny window. Make the Thunny window larger by clicking on the maximize button to make it easier to read. The game as it stands now is very simple. There are 2 rooms and no objects. The player starts in the hall, the first of the 2 rooms. To go to the kitchen, simply type go south, followed by the enter key. When you're in the kitchen, you can type go north to the return to the hall. You can also type going west and go east, but as there aren't any rooms in those directions, the game will show you an error message. Scroll down to line 29 of the program script area to find a variable called rooms. This type of variable is known as a dictionary and tells the game the rooms it exits and which room will give it exit leads to. To make the game more interesting, add another room, a data room east of the hall. Find the room's variable in the scripts area and extend it by adding a comma symbol after the what is it? I don't know what that is. On line 38, then type in the following exact indentation is essential in a dictionary. Dining room, West Hall. You'll also need a new exit in the hall, as one isn't automatically created for you. Go to the end of the line 33, add a comma, then add the following line: East Dining Room. Click the run icon and try your new room. Type go east while in the hall to enter the dining room. And type go west while in the dining room to enter the hall. Congratulations, you made a room of your own.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You're done. Okay, so thank you, my kid. That's 45 points. Now I've logged into David's, Angel's, and Carmelo's Raspberry Pi kits, and I want to show you how that's possible. So you can see I have all the kits in the room that I can virtually tap into and see what you're doing, okay? So in the future, I'm gonna be doing the same thing to the laptops, so I can virtually see what you're doing in my classroom, all right? Just letting everybody know how this class is gonna go. Now, the next step is pretty much getting the file you need to start the programming. You need to download it on your kit first. So let's start with, I already started here with, let's say, who is it? I started with, this one is VNC in 2. See, 185 is in the backer room, that's Dave. Dave, your screen is set up already. You should have a browser open, right, Dave? That's because I did that for you. This is 119. This is, it's like Carmelo. Carmelo, am I moving around on your screen? Okay. And you need to open this up right here. That's the Chromium browser. If everybody can see what I'm doing here. So, trying to open up the internet web browser. Huh? No, it's called a wireless network. You got internet on there, internet on here, they have to be on the same network. You understand? There's a way to do it, but you gotta learn how to do that. That's advanced. And you could be somewhere else on a different network and still connect back to this. Okay? All right, so that's the power of computer science if you guys learn it. It's how you get jobs. I understand people got jobs, but you know, your job's only gonna pay so much and then you get capped off. Wouldn't it be better to know some things so you get more money instead of always being paid the same amount for the rest of whatever, right? So this is why we learn these things. All right, now go back to page 114, everybody. You'll see on 114, there's some links we got to click on, right? The first one is RPF. You guys want to type it in like I'm helping out Carmelo. So just watch what I'm doing, RPF, okay? And then Carmelo, I want you to type in the rest. You see where I'm typing it at on page 114? RPF dot, type it in. Come on, let's see if you got it. Because then I'm gonna go to the next screen, which is Angel, to see what he's typing in. You should be opening the browser on your kit, Angel, and typing in what Carmelo's typing in. Everybody should be doing this so you can get your starter code. All right, let me check on, I think he got the rest. So type it in and hit enter and stop, and then come back to you, sir. All right, let's take a look at what Angel's doing on his screen. So Angel is going to be 135. Said type of file, what? Yeah, no, go ahead, keep, it does it anyway. And just stay right there. I'm gonna show you how to use that in a second. That's the first step. So let's go to Angel, and see what he has on his screen. So 119, we'll grab this. You see what's on your screen there? You got RPF in the wrong place, sir. Okay, who is it? 119, oh, that's still Carmelo. You must have typed it in on the browser. Okay, so this is 185. That's David. Okay, so David, you typing in the wrong area, right? Everybody see what I'm doing with David? You go to your Chromium browser, everybody. You have to download something. I'm showing you how students in my classroom are getting a little confused. All right, so no, I don't want to restore. David, do you see what I'm doing? Okay. So now I'm gonna just open a tab. It's already open, and I'm gonna type David. You gotta follow with me on page 114. Do you see in bold what Carmelo was typing in? It says RPF. It's in bold print. Type it in the browser real quick. I want to see if you got it. So RPF. What's the rest of it? Dot. There you go. Type the rest. And the last part ends with code, right? So type all that in there. There you go. I see you doing it. Everybody see what he's doing. It should be on my screen so you can see it. Okay. So I'm going to come to last Angel. And he is, which one? He's 135. Okay, Angel, what do you, no, bro, you typed it in the search engine. Well, Angel, I need you to focus. Come on, snap out of it. Type it in the URL. You know how to search for stuff. I'm pretty sure you're good. Looking offline for things you need. Okay, yeah, type that in. Oh, you made it look at search though. No, you didn't. Because it wouldn't have searched. It would have gave you the file that Carmelo got. Okay, you don't have to show me. I'm looking at you. Type it in the URL, sir. You want to argue, but you didn't do it right. There you go. Hit enter. Oh, well, you had it, but. Awesome. Hit enter. What, did it download something? At the bottom of your screen? Yeah. Yes, he did. Thank you, Dave. It looks like he did. At the very bottom of your screen, you see a file that was downloaded. Hold on, I got him. Show all. Click on that. There it is. Keep. All right. Let me help you out. Okay. She was looking at it like you was confused. All right. So that is, in essence, that's Angel's done. Everybody should have done this process in the class. All I did is I went to page 114 and I typed in that there, okay? So now we got to find the file that's inside of that. Everybody should have downloaded this. I hope you're following along. I'm going to the back of the classroom with Dave. Dave, I think you downloaded yours, right? All right, so let's click on that. Dave is 185. Looks like Dave is almost ready. He's skipping y'all. Okay. Right. So hold on. It says, please select desired mode. How did you get here, Dave? Let's go back. Yeah, you try to open it? Hold on, let's slow down, Dave. Oh, Lord, Dave is moving out. Dave, you're using a different compiler to do this. It's not, oh, man, he's moving too fast. All right, hold on, Dave. Oh, we find out where you went. Okay, we're going to show in folder. And then let's read our instructions, right? Even the part where it says you can harm, right? That was what Carmelo's asking. This is right here in what my Kia read. So if you says, you know, you come down here, you keep the file, we're gonna go to Thani, right? That's why I opened that for you guys. So I'll go to Thani real quick. Where was Thani at? Let's see if you remember. Go to the Raspberry. In fact, I think Dave's is still open right here. But you go to the Raspberry, programming, and Thani. Yours is open right here. So what does it tell you to do next? This is where reading is fundamental. You click on load, right? And I'm getting all this. I'm not guessing. I'm getting all this from page 114, everybody. So we're going to click on load. All right. Now, we have to find that file. We know it went to downloads, right? So click on downloads, and you should, Dave downloaded it 3 times. Okay, so we're going to select the first one. Dave, go ahead and take over and click on OK down in the corner. Everybody should be doing this. And look at that. All of his code is ready. Okay? So now, Dave, I want you to go through and read what they want you to include in there. They tell you which line to put it at, right? So if you turn to page 115, Dave, you'll see right here, to make game more interesting, right? You see it? It's right in the middle of the page. It says, to make the game more interesting, add another room, a dining room east of the hall. Find the room's variables in the scripts area and extend it by adding a comma after line 38. So you're going to put some new code into this code to make the game fully work. Angel, what's wrong? You're pointing at your screen. Let's see what you got going on. You're BNC2? Let me see. We'll let Dave do what he's doing. No, I want you to finish what you're doing. I'm going to help you. I can sit right here and help him. All right. So you did the same thing that David did. I told you not to do that. You don't double click it. You're using Thani, remember? You found the file, that's it. You just have to find it. You're gonna minimize that, minimize this. You're using this. That's why I opened it for you. So I want you to click on, take over, click on load. Where are you going now? Did you click load? Go back to Thani. You're guessing, Angel. Go to Thani. There you go. You gotta do what I'm telling you to do. Click on load. Yeah, all. You be doing what you want to do. That's why you're messing up. Listen. Now, go to downloads. This is the 3rd time I'm explaining it, sir. No, yeah. Downloads to the side, Angel. That's right. That's documents. Okay, yep. Now, go to OK. Okay, now I want you to, you've loaded your script. You're ready. It says on page 115 what you're supposed to do. And at this point, yeah, I'm going to let Carmelo help you out if you're confused. You got to read. Huh? You confused. You can read. Damn, y'all can't get away with that no more. I know all 3 y'all can read. You can't play. Right here. All 3 y'all like this. Go the 6th time. Okay, so what is it? Oh, wow. Downloads. All right, so you're going to go 115 and start doing what actually do. You got to put some new code in there. You're going to 115. No, it's not, bro. It's for people that are not lazy. You read and do it. Not Jesus. You need to get this damn stuff. Being lazy is work. Not Jesus. That's slick talk. You don't work with me. That's 15 years old. Get this back to parents. You know you're doing something else. Yeah. Right. What's going on too? All right, you ready to go? Line 38, type what? So what's the type of what line? So guys, we got about 10 more minutes. You type what? You type that other stuff? Okay, so in line 29, it tells you what to do, right? Or what happens. But go to line 38. I gave you a head start. You see the next paragraph, it says, on line 38, then typing the following. See that part? You have to type the part in the middle. Oh. Yeah. All right, everybody. So you should be where you need to be. At this point, I got them started. You have to turn in this file completed by 8 p.m. tonight. Now, the three of them are going to need to download their files or email their files to themselves. Worst case scenario, they can leave it there. And before they leave today, I'll email it to each of them so they can work on it their kids at home. This is not possibly completed on a regular computer because it needs to have Python running. Worst case scenario, you could try to use Trinket, but my theory is sometimes those programs won't load. All right? Don't forget you need your objective completed. And that is, exit slip completed. That's going to be this here. All right, so I'm going to have another student read this, and we're going to do it twice because before we leave, hey, what? On line 38, let me look at your screen. But before you do that, I want you to, no, I don't want, let me have them read this first. Let's see here. Jalen, I haven't heard from you in a while. Can you read the objective and everything?
Yeah. Should be able to analyze the physical propagandist guide. Fourth edition managed to execute technical Python scripts within the Red Black Python 100 Academy kits regardless of Project 3. RPG maze. Turn days iteration or the days exigent.
Very good. Okay, so we're looking at, for instance, Mr. Carmelo's, right? You'll see here what's going on, right? So you're saying, come up some, we have dining room, and then if you look over, it has parentheses. You said, should I change it to south? If we look up, you'll see that it wants you to type it in the same fashion. So I would say yes, sir, because that is the new script you got to change. And kitchen is what? Kitchen stays the same, looks like. Oh, wait, no, you're right, hall, because it extends down. So, and put it in the west part. You got, well, you changed it already. So you got dining room. So here's what happens. I think you can you have an undo button? You did it? Okay. No, it's not an undo button. I don't see it. All right. So type west, and then you still got to include at the end of line 33, because each time you type is going to move stuff down. So just work on typing the stuff in where it is. Don't worry about changing stuff, okay? So the next part you got to do is what? Line 33 was East Dining Room. Tenants again. These files have to be done by 8 p.m. tonight, gentlemen. Before you guys leave, we have to find out what email addresses are so we can send those files so you can work on that point. On your kit, right? All right, so it's 9:53. 9:53, and we're coming close to the end of class. Everybody should have at least begun the coding. So let me go around the room and do a quick check. Jalen, how much did you get done? Camera's off. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How much did you get done, sir?
Not a lot. I still got to do a finish.
What you got to finish? What did you start on? Did you download the file?
I'm doing my regular computer. I just do it.
Where's your kid at? Jalen? Are you purposely not answering, or what's going on?
Yeah, about that.
About what?
I'm seeing you text my SB.
You can send me a text message, but that's a phone call home, Jalen. You know what I was asking you for last week. You got to be on your kid, sir. You're trying to get around to work. So next period, I'm going to give your mom a call and find out why you're not on your kid. You want to avoid that, you need to get on your kid now. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, get started, because you guys are avoiding the work, and you can't do that. You can't do it on another computer, so please stop trying. You said what? Save your file, name your file, and leave it on that kit. That way, when you come in tomorrow, you guys come in tomorrow, you'll be able to continue where you left off, right? Okay? Well, we're going to have a new project to do tomorrow, so. Hold on. Let's say that. I think we name the file. We'll do that afterwards. We got to get ready to transition, okay? That's Lane. I'm talking about yeah. Today. Okay, so listen, we're at the point where you guys understand the most important bullet is you can do some of the work on your phone, computer, but to get maximum credit, and I'll say it again, you have to be on this kit. Now, I'm gonna be making some phone calls because it's a little bit disappointing. I've been saying for 3 weeks, you're gonna need your kit, and then people come to class, however they wanna come to class, all right? So you're trying to fail yourself. All right, Jalen, I want you to read this blackboard here because I don't think we're understanding each other.
Mati scratching Microsoft Mako puzzle required daily. Most puzzle possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality be limited. Asking personal computers required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science graduation required for the state level no view the board of education. For questions or concerns, email me at mytelaccesseschool.com or reach out to me via FB Messenger.
Thank you. So the most important bullet, everybody, is bullet number 2. I'll say it again. Most projects are possible to complete. That doesn't mean that they cannot be completed, but it's going to be poor quality on a cell phone or a different computer. However, the functionality, all the things you can do with it, they won't be there. So if you're trying to fail, that's one thing. But if you know you need the equipment to do this stuff in the class, please be on that equipment. I'm really not trying to hear your excuses no more. Get this townhouse link for you. This is all to help you. You guys have progress reports coming out May 20th. Trust me, I'm just going to give the videos to your parents and let them see what you did. I'm not going to argue with you. All right, let me do this. That's why I'm trying to warn you. Yeah, y'all are playing. It's like you say around next week. Yeah, you're getting progress reports, not report cards. That means the middle of the quarter. How did you do, right? Okay, so I'm going to have a student read this for 10 points. Ms. Carter, can you read this here? It says townhouse.
What you just put in the chat?
Yes, ma'am. It says townhouse. You see it?
I think I got to scroll back up. Okay. Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students' life skills class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. See you there. Don't miss GGI today.
All right. So everybody's free to get ready to your next period. It starts at 10:10. Log off. Remember, this is due by 8 p.m. I need to file. Use your kits.